So, there we go. Yep.
Hi, I'm Abby and I'm a photography reporter, and I'm here with Laura Dockrill to discuss about her new book, which is Darcy Bird. And I was wondering, can you give some talk to young writers?
Absolutely. Be brave. That's really, really important. You've got to throw everything on what you do with writing. And I feel like feedback is really important, but it's not the be and all and end all of what we do as a writer. Although it's really great when people read your work and say what they think, if you believe in something, take a risk, and I'm sure it will make sense and pay off in the end. I would also say that you have to make sure you learn to part with your work from an early stage, and whether that means sharing it with a friend or literally giving it to the postman. Even if you don't hear anything back, it's just about making sure it leaves your desk, and that will get you practiced and ready to do that. Another thing is, don't worry about your spelling and grammar. Write what you believe in first and worry about that later. If you've got a good editor in place anyway, all those things will fall into place anyway, so you shouldn't let your brain feel barricaded with trapped. Just go for it.
Yeah, and does music inspire you? Because a lot of authors have said yes.
Yeah, music's a really important thing to me. I really love rhythm, and even when something's on the page and it's prose or a short story, it still needs to have a really strong rhythm. I come from a poetry background, and so for me, I sort of think in timelines and beats and pulses anyway. I also do songwriting too, so I've started to try and learn to squeeze what I want to say into a few words. I don't really do that in Darcy, so it goes on and on and on. But I wait to do too. But yeah, musically, I find rhythm really important.
I was like, when did you start writing then decide that you wanted to be an author?
Yeah. Well, I knew from a really, really young age that I wanted to be an author. Ever since I was small, I used to rewrite Greek myths and fairy tales in my own way, take my own take on it. And then yeah, it was when I was here, like all those years ago, that I nominated myself for the poetry prize and won. That I thought, I want to do this as my job. I also see writing like the perfect thing for the thing that I love to do, which is lying, making things up, imagining, and then getting to share it with other people, which is a bit of showing off, which is what I love. So yeah, that's what I love. I'm a big advocate and ambassador of the imagination. I believe that not enough people let themselves get lost inside their heads and create new worlds. I believe in that.
I was wondering, how do you remember your lines? Because in the show you were going on with full fast.
I don't always remember them, but that's part of it. I'm a rock and roll girl, rock and roll author. I'm a pop star. I know, I sometimes forget them, and I forget them. If I forget them, it's fine, but I find it easier. It doesn't break away from my storytelling. I don't want my memory to get in the way of what I want to say to you guys, so I learn it, I listen to it over and over again, and eventually it clicks, and if it doesn't click, nothing's going to happen to me. Suddenly the memory police aren't going to come and turn me off. So, but I find it translates the story stronger if I have it off by heart. It proves to you that I'm passionate about it. It's like I'm saying something from my memory rather than something that I've written down.
And also, how do you make your book stand out? Because with all these books in the book festival,
it's really hard. Yeah, well, you just do your best, don't you? I mean, it was lovely to have an Adele quote on it, and the other quotes, some lovely things from Vogue and Elle, like really helped push the book forward. And I love the colour of the book. We spent ages deliberating over what colour and was it going to put the girls off, is it going to put the boys off? And at the end of the day, if you like that colour, that colour just makes me happy. I quite like the houses that we've done around the outside, and they sort of are going to be a thing with sticks, some into borders. But I mean, Darcy's got some cool outfits. It's hard to pick which outfit she's going around with.
And as you're saying, like, do people around you basically make characters? You know what I mean? Like, have a friend, then go. They sound like that character. I think
so much, and I'll pinch bits of all my friends and family people that I've met, and I'll be like, you definitely remind me of so and so, and you're so like blah blah blah. And they'll, as I said, they'll see, and my friends will tell me stories, and they'll realise they get to the end of the story, and they'll be like, that's going to be the book. I'm like, sorry, it's too late now. My friends are going to stop telling me stuff soon because they know that everything they say I'm going to be like.
And so, can you just give a summary of your book?
Absolutely. So Darcy is a normal girl with a normal life, I guess, and she just really wants to write. She's in love with the world around her, and almost sometimes that love gets her into trouble, but most importantly, she's got an imagination that she wants to use as a tool, as a function. The book is supposed to encourage and inspire imagination, and how to be inspired, how to channel inspiration and turn it into good things, how to make your head be full up from loads of juicy stuff and vomit that up into a whole new thing. And to get away with that, Darcy isn't hugely clever or intimidatingly smart or perfect. She doesn't look like loads of other girls. She doesn't look like lovely long brushed hair and brand new clothes and handbags. She's just a normal kid in a normal world that wants to write.
Thank you very much.
You are so good. Well done. So good. What was your